So here I'm sitting once again being told I have to get rid of stuff. So this is after you buy more stuff. People give you stuff for an apartment. I thought I was going to get an apartment at Maple Knoll, but of course I never get a phone call back now. Can you imagine? I respond to probably 4 or 5 apartments. Well, that's a little exaggerating. Like when I said 8 rather than 5 or 6. You got to bear with me. This is off the cuff under extreme stress. People are picking apart every little word I say. Listen. I usually respond to anywhere from 3, 4, sometimes upwards of 5 apartments, depending on the week, or apartment buildings, or whatever, just like with jobs, each week, okay? No one's calling me, okay? You know why? Because when you have this many strikes against you now, people will not rent to you, okay? Are the cops willing to understand that? No, they repeatedly do that. They're like robots. The only thing they say is you have to call DSS. So you call DSS, I don't qualify. This went on since they started this whole, you got to go to social services. You know why? Because it was a way to degrade and humiliate me. Your welfare trash, you have to go to DSS. I had cops up there dragging me to DSS when I couldn't even put down my assets because this was financial abuse. We had numerous assets, GE stock, assets from other estates because he was the executor in his mother's estate, his aunt's estate. We had complicated real estate transactions and nobody would sit down and look at it. All they did was kept dumping me down to DSS. This was before the divorce even started. Let me repeat that. Before the divorce was even started, I was removed from my home and told I was some sort of mentally ill prostitute. This is the intelligence at our police department, and they have continued this type of brutality. They have assaulted me, they sexually assaulted me, and they continue to cover this up, throw me around the street, and tell me to get out of the city, okay? I did get out of the city. I left when I was 17 years old. Why don't you take some of this testimony and some of this evidence from people that continually have brought me back to the city or entrapped me in situations where they continually to fraud and steal my assets? Or how about just giving me my new car back that you stole?